Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we're going to be doing the Final Fantasy XIV Allied Society quest, A New Yak T'el. Mamool Ja is reveling in the harvest. Thanks for all your help around the granary. More crops than ever are thriving under our new lights. The kitchen's been getting good use as well, and I've heard nothing but glowing reviews of our produce. Dare I ask how the preparation of your legendary dish proceeds, Mamool Ja? Perfectly. Can't wait to start cooking, in fact. Can you cook? Not at all in Tulialo. I never went for places to eat, so I never picked the habit. You? If I had time to develop culinary prowess, I'd rather be researching as long as it's nutritionally sound. I take little heed of what I eat. So in other words, we need to go find a cook. But for the new dish I'm thinking of, we'll need specific help. Namely help from the people of Ibrash. Make them next Shabruk Pabil. Their cooperation is paramount. So I'm going to show them what we've been growing in Goma. That's a wonderful idea. Do you have any acquaintances in Ibrash? I understand proactive communication may have been sparse, even in light of the peace accord. You know, Teo Rose, well, I met him when the Brethren came through on official business. A lovely fellow. So we can find him in Ibrash. I think I'm getting that wrong, but... No. Why didn't I teleport? I don't know. My nose is all clogged up and it's messing with my head. Rouja? What odd yet welcome bedfellows. What can I do for you? I have something to ask. You know about Gakgolma, right? Something that we could use the vegetables grown in our granary to fashion a new sort of cuisine, together with Ikbraksh. Is cuisine you want? Talk with Bol Sai. Since returning from the Brethren of Brocksh, he's become fascinated with cooking. You don't travel all the way to Tulialo for ingredients to whip up some new odd thing, and I'll vouch for the quality. I enjoyed many a delicious supper from old Bol Sai. I saw him just now on the north side of town. If you hurry, you may be able to catch him. Bol Sai, got it. Thank you. I know your face, adventurer, but what business have you here? Mamool Ja? Pardon me, sir, but are you Bold Sai? Only for a culinary expert, and Tayet Rowe suggested we seek you out. I'm growing vegetables in Mamook, you see, crops of all colors, shapes, and sizes. We wanted to make a new dish with our produce alongside our friends here in Ikbraksh. So you'd have me cook for you, as your friend? You speak lightly of what you know, little boy. I grew up on stories of the old war and know all too well the facade of peace that was poisoned this forest. For years I've watched Mook shift not on Ilm, chasing false dreams of blessed siblings while looking down on us as lessers. You're right. I left Mamook for that very reason. I moved to Tuliolo because I hated my homeland. When I heard that my people stood on the precipice of change, I remembered how to hope. If the fruits of our labors can be shared with you, if our communities can make a new dish that puts the past behind us, that I believe will serve as real proof. It'll be Mamook's first purposeful step into a bigger, brighter world. I suppose having a look at these vegetables couldn't hurt. The company you keep certainly lends credence to your plea. Thank you, sir. Let me ask you to our granary, Gok Golma. I can't believe I never imagined the Jatika heartland could offer such yields. I was thinking we could combine our ingredients, crops from our granary, and the bounty from your forest, just like Kijibruk Pabil was made. Shibruk Pabil, you dream big, boy, I'll give you that. These crops are first grown for Mamook's own welfare, but I would share them with our Zbral brothers and sisters. I firmly believe that together our peoples are stronger. As do I. Autark? Allow me to humbly beg your assistance as well. I have renounced the old teachings and acknowledged the mistakes of the past. Mamook must make amends. Will you not help us to do so? The Autark himself is asking. I obviously stand in a brand new Mamook. Very well, if you wish to join hands with us, Brawl, let us feast together once more. The dogs you have grown here will be reimagined into a dish befitting of both our peoples. You have my thanks. You have done well at this granary. It's given me much to think about regarding Ixbrox. Send word once preparations are made. I shall be glad to attend the banquet. We have our work cut out for us. Let's see this through. First of all, I'd like to know more about the Mamool Ja culinary preferences. Could I ask you to conduct such a survey for me? If you don't mind, I'll leave you to it. I plan to return to Ixbrox. I'd like to invite as many people as I can to our banquet, including the Jbrock Rocks, once I pluck up the nerve. Thank you. If we all work together, I just know we can make this a success. When I was young, I used to think meat was such a delicacy, but this belly of mine can't tolerate much mutton anymore. Not for the sweet vegetables we grow in that lovely garden of ours. I'm sure other old folk like myself feel similarly. My favorite dish is Zibberk Pabil. To talk the city after the rite of succession. Not only is the meat delicious, but knowing that our nodule leaves play such a crucial role is a point of pride. My favorite food? Well, I couldn't get enough of tacos when I was in Tulialo. The weight of them in your hand, the satisfaction of biting in. You really felt like you were eating, you know? An Aunt T's signature spice? Mmm. Oh, but I'm sure whatever you end up making will also be good. If there's any way I can help, let me know. You're back. What did you discover? That's helpful, thank you. With a better understanding of folks' preferences, I believe I know what sort of dish we're looking for. I'll need some raw herbs for the right touch. Can you bring me some talat soli? Good, I'll start preparing the kitchen and other ingredients, so hurry back as soon as you can. This time we're going to remember to teleport. Oh, why did I do that? I don't know. I don't know why I did, but I did. Did you find what you need? Yes, let's do nicely. Good work. You can leave the rest of the preparations to me. I mentioned Mamool Ja will be back soon. If there's anyone else you'd like to invite to the banquet, now would be the time. What is it? We're quite the feast. My role here has been strictly one of research and facilitating the growth of new crops in Mamook. But it is a joy and honor to know that those very crops we now link to desperate people. Should we go and assist the banquet preparations? I mean, absolutely. Feast your eyes upon Yak T'el's newest creation, the bounty of two forests. Tika Selvus. The brethren of Brosh supplied the game, and the farmers of Gokgolma the vegetables. After marinating the meat to a juicy perfection, I placed it in soft, fresh bread and prepared a sweet yet spicy sauce for those who desire it. So it really went it off. You came. I cannot refuse Mamool Ja's impassioned entreaty. Say nothing of their presence here today. I'm simply fulfilling my duty as rocks. And so, I thank you for your attendance, and apologies for the wrongs we have done you. Do you speak of Mamook's rejection of the peace forged by Zabruk Pabil? Or perhaps the tragic accident that befell my daughter 16 years ago? I speak of both. Whether or not our communities join hands is a matter for the next generation to decide. Seeing one and all gathered here today, I have little worry for the future. Some evils can neither be forgotten nor forgiven. 16 years ago, an assassin was sent to kill my young daughter. By your order or influence, I know not, but the fact remains. I sin for which would forfeit my life if it would help our peoples choose the peace path of reconciliation. Forfeiting your life again? I thought you were chided for that after the fate of the Brotherhood, or feat of the Brotherhood. What I hear, you were offered friendship and community instead. My daughter would never extend such offers lightly. Your daughter, you cannot mean... You underestimate the vivacity of my little girl. Today of all days, I will speak proudly of her strength and passion as her father. I forgot. She survived? For this, I am truly grateful. Ah. Not so long ago, a sight like this would have been inconceivable. Mook was never a place we could love. Being born here meant you were either adhered to the zealotry of blessed siblings, or escaped these forests forever. Now we have something real to be proud of. We owe so much to you and Ngir. Hardly, we merely assisted. As I recall, it was because a certain someone regularly suggested we've raised that we were able to establish this granary in the first place. Your devotion, Mamool Ja, garnered the cooperation of myriad peoples, which in turn has made Gokgoma blossom. Then we need to make sure that each new harvest brings joy to all in this forest. For Mamook we can love. No new quest this time, but that's okay. But that was the quest A New Yak T'el. Thank you for joining us here today for this little video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video here on YouTube, or maybe one of our mini streams over on Twitch at the same channel name. Till then though, I wish all of you a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.